It's so nice to meet you. My name is Trinity Duhar, and I'm currently a student here at Texas A&M University of Corpus Christi. I'm going for my bachelor's in communication studies, as well as my minor in psychology. And I really would love to be able to talk about being in the position of human resource manager here at the New Oasis Center. I love this company, and it's something I've always wanted to work towards. I feel like I'm very involved in my church in my hometown, as well as some groups like New Life and Young Life here on campus. I've had volunteer I volunteered at certain organizations such as Money Talks, where we help students become financially stable. And then situations like Project Sip and Sign, we were able to bring deaf community knowledge to people who were more unaware about what was going on in that community. I was on the social media marketing of that side, as well as being able to orally communicate what needed to be said to everybody who was involved in those organizations. And I feel like those types of situations have given me a lot of experience and knowing what to do. So I would really love to be able to be considered for this job. When I decided to look into the New Oasis Center of Mental Health and Disabilities, I really wanted to work here because I wanted a job that was going to flourish in the community. I have noticed that y'all have already done so much for the community in general. And with a job as a human resource manager, I know that it's a profession that ranks high in job growth, potential, creativity, and many other factors like that. And I just noticed that y'all already have improved so many services and programs within the community, and I needed a job that was going to stimulate change like that. In my last small group communication class, we actually had to start on a really big project where anything that could go wrong potentially did end up going wrong. And I felt like in that situation, everyone was kind of panicky and trying to figure out what we were going to do last minute. But I decided that we should collect ourselves and lay out all the alternatives. That way, we weren't too stuck in what are we going to do, and we could take action. So by the end of that day, we were able to take action on those situations and find helpful solutions, and it ended up turning out super successful. So one of the previous conflicts I had run into in my last job was we were going short on staff at the time due to personal situations, and they needed someone to step up from the X position and move up to a barista and cashier immediately. I was also going to school at the same time, so it was a little tough to try to balance all of these things, and I was going on vacation. So while I was on vacation, I took the time to study the menu test for X position, the barista test, as well as the cashier test. I did that all within a week. I took all the tests, and I was able to pass them successfully, as well as it was exam week. So somehow I found a way to time manage with time management to figure out how I was going to do all of those things, and then I was able to achieve those successfully and able to fill those positions that they needed on such short notice. I guess you can say one of my weaknesses would probably be that I overload myself sometimes with too many tasks. I can always accomplish what is asked of me, but sometimes I put way more on my plate than I can handle. I'm finding ways to help myself avoid that situation. So sometimes I take time to go through my emails and organize them. I'm using a planner, and I'm taking more time to ask other employees or higher up employees how to fix those situations as well. That way, the work days go smoothly and I'm able to accomplish everything in a timely manner. I believe that my qualifications and job description will always line up with my salary, but if this is the right job for me, I'm always willing to negotiate. Again, thank you so much for your time today, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.